In today's video, I will be giving away 10 Diamond Pass Royales for the new Battle Ram evolution. All you need to do to enter is like, comment, and subscribe, and best of luck to everyone. Yeah, what's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be trying out the new tower troop, the Dagger Dutchess. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. And after using the Dagger Dutchess for 2 videos, this is going to be my second video. I released a video where the Dagger Dutchess had not actually been out in the game yet, but I was able to get early access to it. This is going to be my second time trying it, and I honestly think the first time that I played it, I underrated it quite a lot and wasn't really familiar with what type of strategy you should have while using the Dagger Dutchess, and I just don't think I was playing with it properly. Because now, after playing with it for quite a bit actually, I now think that the Dagger Dutchess is quite a good tower troop actually, and I think I underrated it for sure, and I hopefully could prove you guys why I think that in this video today. Just gonna go for my little prince in the back here. By the way guys, the Dagger Dutchess tower troop is available to be upgraded through legendary wildcards, so don't really worry too much if you don't have, like, I mean, obviously don't spend money to buy it. It's not worth it no matter what. No matter how good it is, it's not really worth it to buy it, but you guys can get it through legendary wildcards, and this tower troop is really good against singular units, like just one card, for example. Like, it fully defends an Electro Dragon, for example, for 0 hits on the tower, which is good and bad, I guess, because you can't get that King Tower activation, but that's just one example on where it's good. But then it's really bad when the tower starts to get overwhelmed by a bunch of units. So when you play with this card, you want to have good swarm killers or a very quick cycle like I do here in this Expo deck. I do have the Dagger Dutchess for the higher health as well as the singular damage on certain units. Whenever you go for your Elixir Collector, your opponent only has 10 Elixir to work with, so usually the Dagger Dutchess will instantly take out one of their cards. Like, as you see there, it took out the Phoenix, like, instantly for no damage, and now it has to recharge. But when you're defending while being down in Elixir, instantly taking out one card is very, like, good, and it makes it much easier to defend, because you still have 4 Elixir, and you can pull their offensive units into the middle. Okay, wait, hold up here. I'm going to go for the Evo Bomber to keep this alive, and this looks like it's going to be a good game, and it all came from being able to go for Elixir Collector and not really get punished for it, because every time he tries to punish me, the Dagger Dutchess will instantly kill whatever he uses, and if he uses something too expensive, I can just pull it into the middle, and if he uses too many units, then I can just obviously still pull it into the middle, and the first unit he plays will instantly die. So I actually do think this tower troop is very good, and I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright, we're in the next match here against this guy. Just gonna start off with the bomber in the back, and honestly, you do play pretty much the exact same with the new Dagger Dutchess tower troop, except you have, like, I feel like whenever you play the correct deck with the Dagger Dutchess, it just enhances the deck quite a lot, and it works really well. This is one of the few decks that I found works really well with the Dagger Dutchess. A few other ones that I found were P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam and Lava Loon, so if you guys are looking for another Dagger Dutchess deck, I do recommend that. And okay, hold up. I'm going to defend this, and then I need to take a chance to talk about something very important. Actually, I'm just going to go for the E-Spirit plus Log here, and that will take out the Royal Giant, I think. Wait, hold up. Knight. Oh, no. I messed up my Knight. Oh, no. I'm going to take a ton of damage, man. Yeah, that's where the Dagger Dutchess does kind of suck a little bit when you have something directly on your tower with no charges left. But to be honest, that could have been completely avoided if I didn't mess up that Knight. So it's not really a good testament on the tower troop being bad. But I would like to talk about the fake Instagram account going around. I'll have it pop up on screen right now, but basically this fake Instagram account has been going around pretending to be me, and they're trying to offer people coaching, and I want to warn you guys, this is 100% not me. I am not this Instagram account. It's not affiliated with me in any type of way, and do not purchase anything off of this guy. And if you guys could maybe report his Instagram account or something like that, because I've been trying to get it taken down for over a year now with no luck, and this guy has came back trying to scam some of you guys and my supporters, my followers and stuff like that. So I really want to get this fixed, because I mean, it's a terrible thing to do, scamming people. It's just awful, man. It's something I would never do. I never condone. So hopefully this can get resolved, but do not trust this guy. And into the game here, I could go for another Expo, but I'll Expo on the opposite lane, because if I pop the Little Prince ability here, it's going to be really hard for him to defend, because he has to Royal Giant on the left once he gets enough, and I'll Bomber here on the right, and this is already looking really good for me. This tower troop obviously has a clear weakness. When the tower runs out of daggers, it does not do very much damage. It doesn't shoot very fast, so when the tower is low on daggers, that's usually your time to break through. That's your time to go in, and I abused that pretty well right there. So while using this tower troop, you have to be very careful of the amount of daggers you have left. You have to be careful with your elixir based off of the amount of daggers you have. So I feel like it's an entirely different playstyle, which I do like, and that Phoenix is going to get shredded. Yeah, look at that Phoenix. It instantly died, but now I have to be careful of this Royal Giant. I'll go for the ability plus Log here, plus Fire Spirit, and I think I should be all right. Yeah, exactly. No hits right there, even with my Dagger Dutchess having 0 daggers in it. When it has 0 daggers, it does refresh every 1.2 seconds. So the hit speed with 0 daggers is about every 1.2 seconds, which isn't too much worse than the Princess Tower, but obviously it's definitely not ideal if you don't have any daggers in it. So just make sure to adjust your playstyle. We're in the next match here against Matin. Just going to go for the Bomber in the back here and try to figure out what this guy's playing. The best way to start with this deck is to go for the Bomber in the back or go for a Spirit to play your Elixir Collector, or also Knight in the back is good too. Honestly, pretty much anything with this deck is good other than going Expo or Little Prince first play. Okay, this guy does have Giant Graveyard, but that tower does do pretty well at the start against Giant, but then it doesn't really work too well. It's okay against Graveyard as long as it doesn't have 0 daggers when the Graveyard is played. Not actually that bad. A nice thing about this tower is that you do start a little bit ahead in health. You start about 200 health higher at level 14. I think maybe 300 to 400-ish at level 15, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. I'll go for the Elixir Collector in the back here. And I should be all right. I mean, he doesn't have Giant Graveyard again. He might be able to go Giant Graveyard about now, because he has it in Cycle, but he didn't have enough for a while. But I think if he does that, he's going to lose the game. Okay, I'm just going to go for the Evo Bomber here for the Graveyard, and then I'll go for my LP on top of that Giant. I'm not even going to pop the ability just yet. I'll go for it at the very last second to push it all the way back. And if I go for an Expo here, opposite lane, because I do think that he has a bowler, I'm going to Knight here to predict the bowler. Nice. I do predict the bowler, but now he has to defend both lanes, and that Dagger Dutchess is out of shots. It does nearly kill the Guardian, like, right away, but if I go for the Log here on the LP, that is dead. Bomber's somehow splashing the tower. I could not ever tell you how. And that is one more shot, I think. Nice. That's a ton of damage right there. Already looking like an easy win, to be honest. I'll go for another Elixir Collector here. I mean, to be fair, I could still lose. It is a Giant Graveyard player, and I actually don't have a big spell. I need, like, 4 or 5 logs to finish off that tower. So it's never really over until it's actually over. So I'm not going to celebrate too early. Okay, he goes for the Night Witch the back, but this new tower troop is proving to be actually quite decent. It's really good against Graveyard if they don't have a tank for it. So if you're able to block the bridge, it does destroy Graveyard, but even then, like, it does take out those bats really quick. It's doing quite a lot of damage to the Giant. I'll go for the E-Spirit Log here, and I feel like a lot of the reason I thought the tower troop was so bad was because I thought it would, like, defend everything on its own. I don't even know why I was thinking like that, but, I mean, when you pair it with good cards, it works very well. Maybe that's just the cards being broken. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll go for the defensive Expo here in the middle. Fire Spirit for the bats, and I just need to defend for another 27 seconds and get some damage on the tower. I think if I Bomber here, I could go for another Expo. I'll Log 2 and just go for the Expo. Yeah, I don't need to defend that Graveyard anymore. He might be able to get a bowler down, but it doesn't really matter if I go for the E-Spirit, Fire Spirit. Oh, no, wait, Log, and I can maybe get a small little lock. Nice, Expo's on tower, and GG's. Very nice win right there. I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright, we're in the next match here against Zikma from The Simpsons J. I really like The Simpsons. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that before, but it's a pretty funny show. I do prefer Family Guy, though. A lot of you guys were asking me my favorite shows in the past, and I think Family Guy is probably my favorite show of all time. I think I have to give it to Family Guy. And nice defense there. Unfortunately, you can't activate the King Tower with the 2 spirits on the bandit anymore, but, I mean, it defended it really, really well. And hold up, let me see how the tower fares up against a Prince. Hopefully he doesn't support this. Oh, he goes for the Mega Knight. Okay, I'm going to Little Prince here, pop the ability, and I wonder how this does, because, okay, Evo Bomber 2, so 8 Elixir here for 12. Okay, he also drops the arrows. I mean, 15 Elixir for 9, and I take 2 Prince shots. That's not bad at all. Also, he did get a lot of arrows value because I didn't know he had it. So if I spaced out my cards a little bit better, he could have actually got either only 1 hit or no damage. So I don't really mind that. Okay, it actually got 1300. I missaw. Oops. Anyways, it's fine. Could be a lot worse. And I go for another Elixir Collector here. And that's what I mean, though. I feel like with any tower, other than maybe Cannoneer and Dagger Dutchess. Like, with the Princess Tower, I would have taken quite a lot of damage here, or I would have had to spend quite a lot more elixir. So it's really important to actually, like, think about what the other towers would have done instead of just what the singular tower did in the first place. Okay, I'm going to E-Spirit here too, and then I can pump up again. If he goes in for a Mega Knight the Bridge, he's just going to lose the game because I have Evo Knight, Evo Bomber, and LP here. I have, like, the perfect defensive hand. Okay, I'll go for the Evo Knight. Wait, he just lost. If I go for the Log here, and then I think if I just go for the maybe Fire Spirit, I just win the game. I'm just going to go for the Expo. He's pretty low on elixir. He spent Prince, Bandit, and Battle Ram. That's 12 elixir right there. There's no way he has enough for a Mega Knight. He could maybe Mega Knight now. It's been a while, but with all these elixir collectors up, I'll be able to save my Expo easily. I'll just go for my Knight here. Evo Bomber, maybe I could line up with the LP. Oh my god. Wait, that was the best Evo Bomber ever. It killed the LP. Oh, wow. That was really nice. Okay, I'm going to Expo again. He did waste the LP. He did also go for the arrows. I'm going to Knight with it. Okay, Royal Ghost is down. I'm going to Bomber. Wait, the Expo locked on. Hold up. Let's see how the Dagger Dutchess does against Battle Ram. Okay, it actually shredded the Battle Ram's, like, shell. That was actually really, really nice. And, okay, so, like I thought before, is really good against the Battle Ram. I mean, only, like, without anything, it takes off the Battle Ram shell. And no other tower does that, not even Cannoneers, so it does do really well. Obviously, you still need to defend the Barbarians, but that's very nice. And I just have to defend this Mega Knight Prince here. I'll just go for the Evo Knight, and this should be an easy defense with the Dagger Dutchess. E-Spirit here, pop the ability log. Very nice win right there. And man, is this Dagger Dutchess actually really good? This might be the second best tower troop. It's definitely better than the Princess Tower, but is it better than the Cannoneer? I'm not really sure. We're in the next match here against O.R. Aliman. I think that's how you say his name. Man, everybody's using the Dagger Dutchess. All of my opponents higher up in the leagues, like, everyone in League 9 pretty much has been using the Dagger Dutchess. That, in my opinion, shows and proves that it's not as bad as people were saying before. I'll go for the Elixir Collector. My favorite part about it is when I try to Elixir Collector, it fully defends anything they play, or maybe it's the extra added HP. It just makes it a little bit harder to finish off the games. I mean, who would say no to extra health on your tower, right? It would have to be extremely broken like Cannoneer to have less HP and still somehow be better, which obviously Cannoneer is broken. I'm just not sure which one is better. Hold up. I could just Evo Bomber like this. He is going to have to defend the Evo Bomber, or else the Evo Bomber will get a ton of damage. I'll pump up again, just because I don't want to put my Little Prince too early. If you put the Little Prince too early on the Golem push, you will lose the game. Oh man, that Evo Bomber double splashed my Evo Bomber. Okay, I can LP here. If you do the Little Prince too early, then you're pretty much guaranteed to lose on defense. Okay, I can pop the ability here. This should be a clean defense, actually. Yeah, nice defense right there. I do need to be careful of the Skeleton King, but otherwise I should be good. Fire Spirit here, Log, and yeah, easy defense. I can pump up again, but maybe I even want to Expo. Okay, never mind. I have to Evo Knight here. The bad thing about that Goblin Gang is that he still has to defend my Evo Knight. So it was a 3-for-3, but he has to defend my Evo Knight. And the Dagger Dutchess really sucks against Evo Knight. Evo Knight is one of the best counters to the Dagger Dutchess because it tanks for so many shots and doesn't really take that much damage. Okay, yeah, now it's dead, but I can Expo. I got a +2 elixir trade there. He doesn't have any elixir for the Expo. He does have Evo Bomber coming up. Like, he doesn't have it in hand, but he has it coming up whenever he gets into cycle next. Okay, I don't know what he has for this. Is he even going to do anything? Is he going to sack the whole tower? Wait, he's going to zap. I'm going to go for the Fire Spirit. Man, what are you doing? I'm going to log here. That is a double connection. Nice. I'm going to go for the LP here. He wasted 5 elixir on that. I'm going to Knight. There's no way he breaks through after that. I'm going to go for another Bomber, E-Spirit 2. He does have the Evo Bomber now, but it's not going to line up with anything. Fire Spirit here. I'll cycle to another Log just to take that out. Actually, I don't even have to. The Evo Bomber lineup. Nice. He does Evo Zap there, but I'll go for the Knight. Hopefully, I can get an Expo lock on. I'm going to Log here to take care of the ability. Expo, please lock on. Not the greatest Knight, which that is going to die. E-Spirit. Oh, Expo's on tower, and that is going to be good game. Very nice win right there, man. That Dagger Dutchess actually helped out quite a lot. I'll see you guys in the next match. Alright, next match here against Quargy from the Danish Wizard. Just going to go for the Fire Spear here to get to my Elixir Collector. And man, another guy with the Dagger Dutchess. This Tower Troop, dude. This Tower Troop. Alright, I'm going to Knight here for the drill. Nice drill catch. This Tower Troop actually does shred the drill very nicely. So if you guys are looking to counter Goblin Drill, I do recommend this Tower Troop. If they put the Goblin Drill on the side, you can full counter with a Log or just a Fire Spirit because of how quickly the tower shoots, as long as it does have the 8 daggers, of course. Okay, I'm going to E-Spirit the back here to get to another Elixir Collector. You always just want to pump up as much as you can in single, and I think I can ignore that Royal Ghost just because of how much damage the Dagger Dutchess actually does. I don't think I'll take that much damage. Actually, I'll just Knight here. I can counter it anyways, and that Little Prince dies. It only gets 2 shots on my Knight. Wait, I wonder if the LP would have got any damage on the tower. Okay, wait, I can just log here on the drill. No damage from the drill. Perfect timing. Now I just go for the Expo, and he's down so much Elixir, there's no really way for him to defend. I'll predict the building. Okay, Fire Spirit, Evo Bomber of my own here, and I think that's good game, dude. If he drops something else, I can just go for the Evo Knight LP at the bridge opposite lane. Or I could even wait a second and go same lane, to be honest. I'll just Evo Knight here, then Expo again. Why even risk it with the LP if he has like a random card to bail him out? I just Expo. Then I can LP behind this as well. And yeah, drill doesn't get down in time. That should be good game right there. Guards, I'm going to log that. He calls the good game, and yeah, it should be over, to be fair. I mean, unless he has like a random card to save him. Nope, he gives up. GG's. Very nice win right there. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.